self-pity and self-harassing with you all. Okay, so normally like when we go through like depressing things, could be from family to business to relationships to your marriage to whatever you want to call it. You know, we all go through it. It's normal, you know, but how each person copes is very different. The topic I want to cover with you all today is something that's like a very toxic behavior of ours, and it is feeling sorry for ourselves. Now, with our other video, how we were mentioning that whenever we, look at life as it happening to us rather than for us, we fall into victimhood, and with us falling into victimhood, we feel like we've been done wrong, or we feel like we have bad luck. We just feel like, we start to feel sorry for ourselves, and that falls into self-pity. Self-pity is whenever we only focus on the negativity that's going on in our lives, oh, I lost my job, oh, he cheated on me, oh, of course, we have things that happen. Yes, things are going to happen. With self-pity, once again, focusing on only our own negative concerns, we wallow around and we keep replaying to ourselves and others around us, which is annoying. We replay it to ourselves and people around us what happened to us, why it happened so bad, or why me, God, or things of that nature. And that's our overall demeanor, feeling sorry for ourselves. And as long as we continue to feel like life is happening to us and pointing fingers of, oh, well, that nothing would have happened if you did that, or oh, he did that, oh, she did this, oh, that happened to me, instead of us taking accountability and be like, okay, yes, this happened to me. Yes, it was kind of traumatic. Yes, it was tragic. But guess what? I can rise above that. We have to give ourselves more credit. We have to give ourselves more power. We have to encourage ourselves more. And we can't allow ourselves to fall in those spells. We have to understand that, okay, yes, this is happening to me. And it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Better days are to come. I made a post and I said, with every left turn, there's a lesson learned. So whenever we feel like things are not going as they should, just know that the universe has a weird way of bringing things about. So like, everything is still on course. Even when we think we're off course, things are still going exactly as planned. But yes, with self-pity, we replace ourselves and others what's going on. Now, I want to get into the word harassing. Harassing, when we think of harassing, we think bullying, we think of tormenting. Tormenting is one of the synonyms for harass. Whenever we fall into self-pity, which is being absorbed with our own negative issues, we replay what happened to us. It cripples us. Like, oh, this happened to me, and we forget to see what we can make happen for ourselves from that situation. And we keep the negative a negative. We only see the negative in it. We see no positive. So like, we keep replaying that. And just like with harassing, it's like a bully. We torture ourselves with it. Like, we try to move forward and we start to talk negatively to ourselves, like, oh, this happened to me in the past, it might happen to me in here. Like, we taunt ourselves and we bully ourselves in a way. And that's what comes along with self-pity, making ourselves feel bad for what happened, not allowing ourselves to move forward, and making ourselves stay in that depressed mood. That's torture. That's free with harassing ourselves, and that's not cool. We're supposed to be our number one cheerleader, rooting us on, cheering us on, and encouraging us. Not the opposite of that, which is pulling us down, thinking of negative things, keep replaying what happened to us, making a list of reasons why we're so misfortunate, and ignoring the reasons as to why we are fortunate. What you think you don't have much of, or how you think your life is so tough, somebody else's life out there is a tad bit harder. And we have to forever remember that. We have to once again learn to be compassionate, and that's another thing that tied into our last video. Compassion is understanding and being sympathetic towards other people's misfortune, or their negative events rather than our own. When we go through self-pity and feel bad for ourselves, we're self-absorbed. You know, it's called being selfish. You know, we only think about what's going wrong in our lives and this, that, and the third, how we was done so wrong, and this, that, and the third. That's being selfish. Because, okay, once again, what about the kids in Ghana who don't have hospitals, who don't have any type of immunizations, who barely have clothes, who barely have shoes? What about them? No, you're worried about being cheated on. Which, okay, yeah, that's kind of traumatizing, okay. But, again, what about those children out there? You know, what about the people in the other cities that they don't have clean water? You know, we have to stop being so selfish. Focusing on what somebody else has going on in their life and helping them, it can actually take our minds off of what's going wrong in our lives, you know. So once again, helping others, it distracts us from our own problems. And honestly, once again, tying back to the past video, the blessings that we speak of, those are things that we have to do. You know, it's like in a way, blessings is a verb, not so much as a noun. Blessings, we have to do that. We have to give that to others if we want to receive. You know, we can't just get all the time. We have to give it sometimes. You know, it needs to be a balance. But once again, with the self-pity, if we continue to just feel bad for ourselves and ignore the fact that there's children starving, there's children dying because they don't have immunizations, or there's people who's dying because they don't have clean water. You know, if we keep focusing on our issues, those problems are going to continue to exist over there, and we're not stepping up to the plate to our true power of being loving, or being caring, you know, and making their lives better, because we're so focused on our little bitty lives and our little bitty problems, you know. And that's something that we as humans need to overcome. Life is not about us, but we decide to only focus on ourselves. And that's a shame, honestly. I'll speak on my behalf. It's pitiful and a shame for me personally to just focus on my problems when there's people out there that are dying to get in a position that I'm in. You know, and I sit here and I complain and stuff. It's honestly pitiful. It's honestly pitiful that I would rather take the attention off of somebody that desperately needs what I have, and I only focus on the negative in life, and I don't view the positive, the things I have that they don't have. You know, it's pitiful. So I guess that's why it's called self-pity. We make ourselves look good. I just hope everybody took something from this, y'all. The world that we used to living in, which is worrying about ourselves, that's coming to an end here soon. With everything that's going on, we're gonna have to learn to care for others. So the end of self and worrying about just self, the way the world was ran at first, yes, it is time for that to come to an end. Yes, it's time for us to start being more compassionate and worry about others rather than ourselves.